I'm Kenny.
Hi.
I use all pronouns.
Sure.
Yeah. True.
You said, I'm sorry, you said you use what pronoun?
I use all pronouns.
Oh, you use all of them?
Yes.
Okay, you're a she, right?
You could say that, yes.
Okay. Just so I know what I'm dealing with here, how many genders are there?
Multiple.
Okay, interesting. All right, what's your question?
But of course, you want to know that there's only 2 genders, correct?
Yes, there are.
Male and female, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you would consider yourself a high-value man, correct?
Nope, never said that.
No.
I don't think you can attribute that title to yourself. I think that's something that other people recognize.
Other people recognize. So you yourself, that you recognize that you are high value?
I mean, if people see me that way, I don't think you can really call yourself like that's like calling yourself alpha. I think that's very cheesy and tacky. I think
Really?
Your reputation precedes you. That's what I think it should be, or how it is.
Okay. And you yourself, you say you have a wife, correct?
No, I don't have a wife.
You don't have a wife. Okay. But you do find yourself accompanied with other women, correct?
In what way?
I mean, you could. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought she meant like on the show, because we bring girls on our show and everything.
No.
Okay. Yeah. So like me dealing with other women?
Yes.
Yeah. What about it?
Okay. Do those other women, value themselves? What kind of career do those women have when they come to you?
I mean, I don't really care about it.
Why not?
Because generally speaking, men don't care about a woman's career. We just don't.
But you said you should bring more to the table. So why not a career? Why not a high-paying value
All right. Well,
job?
let's go through this. So let's say I told you, me and you were on a date, right? And I told you, hypothetically, again, you could, the purposes of bear with me here. I know you hate me and everything, but yeah.
Oh, I don't hate you.
So,
I'm just trying to see.
So let's assume, right? We're on a date and I tell you, hey, look, I have like this awesome Jordan collection. I got these designer wallets. I got like this walk-in closet. It's awesome. Okay. What's your thoughts with that?
You buy a lot of expensive things. Yes.
Okay. So what else comes to mind when I'm talking about my obsession for fashion?
You like fashion. You like to dress up, essentially.
Okay. But what's your opinion on that?
What else is my opinion?
So would it be fair to say
you're a rich man because you can afford Jordan's designer clothes?
Okay, but let me ask you this: would it be fair to say that you'd be indifferent to me saying that?
Yes, because what's the point?
Pause that. Thank you. That's exactly how we feel about women's careers.
What? What do you mean?
No, hold on. No, I really want you to take that in.
Huh?
That same level of indifference, right, that you have for me having an awesome wardrobe or sneakers or whatever. You're indifferent to it. That's exactly how men feel about women's careers, and I'll explain what I mean by this. Because my wardrobe doesn't benefit you, right? It doesn't benefit you.
No.
Same thing. A woman's career doesn't benefit us.
That's true.
It doesn't benefit us because we're still going to be expected to be a protector and a provider. So this is why, in general, men don't care about women's careers. It doesn't benefit us. Just like my shoe collection doesn't benefit you.
But you can't attribute a piece of wardrobe to a career.
I'm just giving you a functional equivalent. Like that's how, like the way you view the whole closet thing. That's how we view women in relationship, women in education and a career. We don't care.
Okay, so you're saying I should value myself less to achieve a man who will protect me, provide everything I need. Basically, rich, tall, strong, masculine. Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't think you should value yourself less.
But you said women deserve less, so therefore, me, I deserve less.
Yeah, I don't think men should be simping on women. They got to earn that.
But you clearly haven't earned it yourself, because no one respects you right here.
I'm sorry?
But you clearly don't deserve it either. You're saying men should not be simps for women,
yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Men shouldn't be simps for women because let's say they have too many cons instead of pros. So women should be leaning to more the submissive, the more traditional housewife, not a feminist either.
You're kind of jumbling a bunch of things together. I don't quite understand what you're trying to ask or say
Okay,
here.
so you want... Oh, I'm sorry. I'll explain this in crayon eating terms.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Why should not men not be simps? especially if you're looking for a long-term relationship, let's say a wife, you want to have kids, you want to settle down.
I think you mean, why should men not be simps?
Yeah, why shouldn't they?
Well, the problem is that when you're a simp, women don't respect you. Women don't respect simps.
Okay.
They just don't.
So
This is just the reality.
Okay. If it's the other way around, women should not be simps for men.
Well, no, actually, women should simp for their man.
But why?
Why?
Because women deserve
Because,
less?
Okay, I'll tell you why. Because men typically know how to deal with attention and validation from women better than women do, and I'll tell you what I mean by this. So a young man will go through his life a lot of the times, maybe not get a kiss from a girl, maybe not get a gift from a woman, maybe not have a date, whatever it may be. It's really hard for a lot of guys. So when guys get attention or affection from women, we typically tend to remember that, right? Men might go through their entire life without getting a gift, versus a woman, she's going to be courted, she's going to get simps on her all the time. Women don't really know how to appreciate male attention because you guys get so much of it, right? But us, on the other hand, men, especially when they've worked and made themselves attractive, we know how to appreciate women treating us well. But women typically don't know how to appreciate men treating them well. This is why guys get stuck in the friend zone, right? So it's completely different. Because since we don't get the abundance of attention that you guys do, we're able to better appreciate that attention when we do get it. Does that make sense?
So why don't you put yourself out there more? Be more attractive to women, of course.
This is what I tell guys to do. But that takes time.
But it takes time?
Takes a lot of time.
It takes time to make yourself attractive?
For men, yes. The things that make a man attractive take time to accumulate.
Okay.
That's
In
true.
your own words, what makes a man attractive?
A bunch of things. Competency, network, income, title, the ability to be a leader, experience. This is basically the things that men need to have in place to be attractive to a large demographic of females.
Okay. What should a man's title be?
I'm sorry?
You said title. What does title mean? And of course, in your standards.
Oh, I mean as in like what he identifies as his like career.
As his career?
Yes.
So you're saying...
What he does for a profession.
Okay.
Men are typically defined by their careers
All right.
and what they do.
All right. So what are women defined as? Instead of, boobs, breast, and all.
Having a family.
Having a family?
Yes.
And that's
raising the next generation of children and people.
Okay. So you're saying...
I think that's the best thing a woman can do, not her career.
Okay. So men should not be simps for women,
Yep.
not even including their wives?
Well, even with your wife, you don't want to be a simp. Obviously, you don't want to be a pushover. I'm saying treat her well, obviously, but you don't want to be a simp either. Because remember, let me define simp for you. Being a simp is basically showing an unreciprocated amount of attention and validation to a female that's not doing the same.
That's true.
So what if she is doing the same?
So we have a few more minutes. Let's go to the next person.
You know what? Sure. Of course. It's been a pleasure talking
Sure.
with you, Kenny.
No problem.
He, she, they, pronouns.
Sure.
Looking at the guy behind her, the way he looked at her when she was leaving, the guy was like, please leave, I want it to be my turn. Okay. But this is a good debate, you understand? I love the fact that even if the guy don't agree with the lady, he was able to, bring his point, known to the girl. And he wasn't criticizing what she believed in. He was just trying to explain himself or trying to know, okay, what do you mean by this? You understand? Sometimes when it comes to this debate, you need to really ask questions like, what did you say? What did you mean by your question? Before you mess up and say something different. So for this debate, I feel like I agree with the guy to an extent, you understand? When it comes to ladies, I have sisters, I've had relationship, and I'm currently in a relationship. So with what I've seen so far, I would not advise any man to be a simp, because no matter how you try to make a lady happy, you need to know when to stand your ground, you understand? And don't make it look like, don't be a simp, you understand? Because when you simp, you try to do things because you don't want to lose the opposite sex. You feel like you have to do everything so that she will not go. And the day you stop doing it, you feel like you will start losing her. So you keep on remaining in that position. That's how, what's it called? that's how people are being kept in the friend zone, because you know what you want, but you don't want to lose that friendship because she don't like you to that point, and you keep on becoming a simp just to get her attention. And I think that is what this guy is saying. No matter how it is, don't be a simp. You can like someone, show the person you like the person, but know when to draw the line and know when to be serious. You understand? Know when to stand your ground. Anyway, this is a beautiful debate. And when the lady said she identifies as everything, I was like, wow, how can one person identify as a male, female, whatever? I just feel people are a bit confused, especially college students. They are just confused because of maybe what they've been seeing on the media, what they've been learning, and a whole lot of things. But this is why I love Charlie, and I've been watching this video because I love the way he goes to college, talk to these college students, and looking at this guy, Myron, how he's doing this, I feel like he's doing almost the same thing with Charlie Kirk. You understand? It is better to educate these college students because these are future voters, these are future parents, and if they have this mentality, then I wonder what the future generation will be like, because these are people that want to be mother or fathers, and I think we need to change the ideology, because of this is not how I see things. When I was a bit younger, we know when you see this person, you call this person a guy simply because of the quality he or she possess. You understand? If this person look like a guy, dressed like a guy, have the quality of a guy, or you remove the word guy, have a quality of a boy or a man, you know that this person is a man. And when you see the opposite sex, you know this person is a woman. There are certain ways you communicate with a woman. You understand? There are certain things you don't even say to her. There are certain words you don't use because she is a woman. You understand? When you use such a word, even if you will know that yes, I've crossed the line, and you apologize, because they are women. There are ways you talk to them, and there are ways, even when you're growing up or you have your children, the way you train your male child is totally different from how you train your female child. So if they are all the same, or they identify as the same based on what these people are learning, then you train them the same way. You know that a male child can do something, you look at the child, you overlook it. You understand? He can fall and you overlook it. When a female child fall, you tend to observe, you want to see if the child will cry, if she's okay, and this. You tend to care more, you understand? Because one, they are not as strong as a male child. I know a whole lot of feminists will feel like, yeah, we are the same, this, but we are built differently. No matter how we try to sugarcoat it, we are all built differently. We have where we all strive. You understand? I've seen women striving in when it comes to teaching, nurturing, training, and all. They are super good at it. And I've seen men when it comes to hectic work. You understand? A work that at the end of the day you are so tired and all. They do it and they will wake up next morning and go back again, because they know that this is where they get their daily bread from. You understand? So they do it because they are strong. They are built that way. Okay? And I think when the guy was talking about going on a date with a woman, there's certain questions you don't bother asking, just like her profession and stuff. A man does not really care how much you bring to the table. You understand? Okay, let's say some men, because of late, men are beginning to okay, you have to bring something to the table. But majority of men don't really care if you bring something. If you don't bring something, they're totally fine, because they are built or they are wired to take care of their home. So, but at least, okay, don't just be a liability, but no matter what you contribute, a man is not looking at, I want to date the richest girl out there. I want to date a girl with Lamborghini, a girl with Bentley and all. They just want someone that will make them happy, someone that they love. You see this girl from afar, you feel like, wow, I think I love this girl. What catch our eyes most of the time is not really what you do for work. I think that's what this guy is saying. We don't care. What we see a woman that have a good character, and we feel like, yeah, I think I want to make her my woman. And that is what most men out there see, not really your profession. I'm not saying don't do anything. If you have a good work, keep on doing it. If you have a promising career, if you have a dream to be the richest woman in the world, go for it. There's a man out there that will love you for that, you understand? But I'm just telling you, at least 70% of men don't really care about your profession. That is the truth, okay? They just like you for you, and that is all. This is a beautiful one. I love this video, and I will definitely come back for more. If you enjoyed this video, click on the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, click on the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and remember this.